MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Standing in now, Luis Valdez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Danny Nowakowski stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches, 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Elvis Villarreal is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Nowakowski is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box now, Vinny Domit, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. The 2-0 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding forward, Shea Clark, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Gordon Francis, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman, Eduardo.
Now here it comes.
Nunez.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He enters with 19 hits in 66 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Bradley. And it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Damon Rodriguez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 once more. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Set to get his day started, Christopher Bagley, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Next to the Royals.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Royal. Welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Valdez is there, 1 away.
Batting 6, The center fielder.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Francis is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Valdez will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Welcome in, everyone. We're in the third inning here with nobody out.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Luis Valdez. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the at-bat. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. At the plate, Danny Nowakowski. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Elvis Villarreal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Vinny Doman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Royals out in front 2-0. Welcome in, everyone. We're in the 3rd inning here with nobody out.
For the Red Sox.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Blake Swihart.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
In now, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. Swihart stands at second with no outs. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Mookie Betts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Strands a couple. There's welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 4th inning with nobody out. Now at the plate, Shea Clark.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Clark aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got an even 20 hits in 67 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Runner goes. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away. So striding in, Damon Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. That's a ball. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Christopher Bagley. Here's the first pitch to him.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Devers is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired, and there's one away.
The designated hitter.
Standing in, Travis Shaw. Here comes the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Luis Valdez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Danny Milakowski.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. To the plate now, Danny Nowakowski, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Valdez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Pitch out, nothing doing. Sale ready with the 2-0. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
3-0 pitch. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Elvis Villarreal. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch outside, the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another shot now. Vinny Domit has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale.
Your attention, please.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Stepping in now, Shea Clark. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here's a fly ball, well hit. That's on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
He's set and the pitch. 3 runs already home here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Valdez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Damon Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Christopher Bagley. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
No,
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. And the 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ground ball right into the shift, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Brian Ramiro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 21, Brian Ramiro.
Into the box, Luis Valdez. And that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now in the box, Danny Nowakowski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Ramiro at second with 2 down. Runner goes for third. In there, now the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. He'll settle for just the one. Brian Ramiro stays in the ballgame in the 9. And takes over at second base. Adam Doherty will come on defensively now as he takes over. At second. Alejandro Sanchez is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 30, Alejandro Sanchez.
Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mookie Betts is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Fouled away. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
He waits. Now the pitch. Rafael Devers stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. 2-1 now. First and second here with nobody out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Drop it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out.
Alejandro.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Sanchez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Vinny Domet is on deck. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Vinny Domet, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he's safe.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Adam Warren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Shea Clark. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the green monster. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Simeon's there, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Damon Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Warren offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now another 2-2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Christopher Bagley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Brian Ramiro is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pause, now the pitch. The bunt attempt is popped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Noah Elez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the... And a welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Nick Prado.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. High pop-up. Sanchez is under it near the mound. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready now, Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8.
The second baseman.
Digging in now, Adam Doherty, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Danny Nowakowski.
At the plate now, Danny Nowakowski, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And the runner's breaking for third. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Alejandro.
Robbie Scott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36, Robbie.
Into the box now, Alejandro Sanchez. Pitches high, the throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Scott is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Vinny Domet will be next. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Coming to the plate now, Vinny Domet has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Shea Clark, and their runners at the corners now. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Good pitch there. Called a strike on the inside corner. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the batting order turns over now. And well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. And that's the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Popped him up. Perez is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This pitch is popped up. Sanchez is there for it. And the inning is over. And welcome in, everybody, as we join you now with nobody out in the 9th inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. With 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Damon Rodriguez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Christopher Bagley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Adam Doherty waits on deck. In there, 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. There's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Will Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Bagley, the runner at third. Ramiro is over at second with one down in the inning. And it's 1-1. Doherty is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Second and third here, one man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So next to the plate for the Royals, Danny Nowakowski. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now batting, Alejandro Sanchez.
Alejandro Sanchez.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no
A
strike.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Schweihart shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rafael Devers the next to bat, starting things for his side in the ninth as they And welcome in, everybody, as we join you now with nobody out in the ninth inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. Travis Shaw waits on deck. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The designated hitter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Travis Shaw is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Devers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
That's the ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
One strike. The count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Prado. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
The count.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but foul. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. So coming to the plate, Blake Swihart looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Kansas City Royals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Gordon Francis earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Noah Elez takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
It's 13 hits as a team as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 10-0. They now have 5 straight wins. Are sitting atop the AL Central. The New York Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-5. As of today, the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the Yankees are in 4th place in the AL East. Lance McCullers Jr. earned win number 7 this season, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 4-1. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Indians 6-2. As of right now, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Indians are 2nd in the division. The Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Orioles are in 1st place in the American League East, while the Giants sit in 1st place in the National League West division. The Toronto Blue Jays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 15-4. At the start of the day, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are 3rd in the division. The Angels combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 6-0. In the standings, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West division, and the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. The Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-0. As of today, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Athletics are atop the division. The Braves put together 10 total hits as they manhandled the Mets 6-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, while the Braves are atop the division. Martin Perez got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 6-3. Heading into the day, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, while the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-2. In the standings, the Pirates are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Rockies sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The St. Louis Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 5-4. At the start of the day, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, while the Brewers are 2nd in the division. Keenan Middleton got his 3rd win this season as the Phillies got past the Diamondbacks 4-1. It was their 5th straight victory. As of right now, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-3. As of today, the Dodgers sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. The Cubs snapped their 5-game losing streak as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-4. In the standings, the Padres are in 4th place in the NL West, while the Cubs are atop the NL Central. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.